Hi everybody, today's little chat is about eye primer, specifically the Bare Minerals Primetime Eyelid Primer. And primer for eyes is just kind of one of those topics that I think it maybe doesn't get touched on as often as, you know, a beautiful eyeshadow palette. It doesn't get a ton of credit, but it's a real workhorse product. I wouldn't go a day without using eye primer because I think it greatly impacts the staying power and the color quality of the eyeshadow that you put on top. Application wise, an eye primer is something that I'm going to put all over my lid. I'm going to pull it up through my crease. Anything that's still kind of left, you know, I'll go ahead and get that up under my brow bone, but it really covers the full surface of the eye area. That's the way I like to use it. Any eye primer that I'm gonna like is going to increase the staying power. You know, it's gonna really help those shadows cling, and as I look at my eyes throughout the day, I don't want to see any shift in the way those shadows look. Also, they can make the shadows look more intense because if you're using a lot of powder shadows, when you apply them on top of something that's just, you know, the teeniest bit tacky or creamy, it'll cling more, and I think the color comes out of it more. And then I think of kind of an added bonus type feature of an eye primer, and it's one that can sort of neutralize your eyelids. If you're going for a really light look that involves maybe sheer shadows, not a lot of color, it can be nice when your eye primer can take the veining and the, you know, the different issues you might see on your lids and really just neutralize them. So the Bare Minerals Primetime Eyelid Primer in Original really succeeds in all of those aspects for me. I have never used this and looked at my eyes late in the day and felt like the look changed or, you know, creased, faded away, anything like that. And then the added bonus is that there is a little bit of coverage in this product. Now, something that can really affect how well a primer is going to work for you is how oily your eyelids naturally are. If you produce a lot of oil in these areas, you can go through trial and error of a lot of different eye primers. It's important that you know as you watch this that I don't have especially oily eyelids, and I have gotten away with using some extremely cheap eye primers. The e.l.f. $1 eye primer works fine for me. It does 2 out of the 3 things I want. It improves the staying power for me. It helps the shadows show up more. It doesn't really do much to neutralize the lids. It kind of disappears, I feel like, when I put it on. I've totally gone through one of these little sizes, which is a 0.05 fluid ounce size. This is the second one that I am almost through, and then I purchased a backup full size. And this says formulated without preservatives, oil, and fragrance, so you're not putting any added oil onto your lids when you use this product. So I'm very interested to know what the feedback is from people who have tried this and who have very oily lids. One complaint with this product though is I don't feel like you're getting a great value. This full size is only 0.1 fluid ounce, okay? And I can tell just by holding it up to the light, it is filled to about here. So my little tip is to look for various Bare Minerals kits where maybe you're getting multiple things, maybe you're really interested in some eyeshadow and then they throw in one of these little guys, and, you know, take advantage of that, because I've gotten 2 that way and I've really enjoyed trying this. It's got an interesting texture because I noticed a little more thickness with this than the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, but it's still, once you kind of blend it out and shear it out on your lids, it still feels kind of silky, but yet just tacky enough, just barely tacky to help shadows really cling to it. You might be like, why don't you like the shadow insurance anymore? And I did give a little explanation of that on the Emily Awards video. I've kind of fallen out of love with this product. I've gotten several tubes of shadow insurance recently. They've come with different palettes, and I've been a little disappointed with how watery the texture has become. And this is definitely not something where I notice a lot of lid neutralizing. So with Primetime, really enjoy the texture, love what it does for my staying power. I wish, you know, they'd throw in a little more product for that $18 price, but maybe you've struggled to find the right one, and I just really wanted to do this review because I thought maybe if you stumble across this video, you'll realize this might be the one that works for you as far as eye primers are concerned, because I think it works really well. I hope this was informative, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!